Yeah! Hey everybody, it's the program. Look at there's the clock.
Looks fancy. Well, I think it's just slower than it was before, so it looks more official.
It's more official now. We have the title here. Look how real we're on TV for real. It's a real show on every day, once a day, every day. We turn on the machines, and then we start talking. We're gonna be here for an hour. There's the title. Where are we?
Yeah,
It's over here. Here we are. Hey everybody. Look at that. We're on TV again. Look, Lewis is back.
yeah, it's been too long. Not too long, but it's been
Just long enough, huh? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You missed the Saturday.
I missed the Saturday.
You were in New York.
Yeah. I was on Invoice though.
Oh yeah, we had your younger.
Oh yeah.
Your younger self on.
Kid.
Yeah.
Who was that kid? Where did he come from?
His name is Elijah. He came from the neighborhood, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to watch the episode. They already broadcast from our time.
Yeah. It's on YouTube though. You can check it out on there.
Check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna see how was the last 2 weeks for you?
I mean, it was pretty okay. I mean, I did a lot of traveling, obviously, when I was on the East Coast. Mostly, I would say I went to 4 places. New York City, New Jersey, mostly New Brunswick, New Jersey. That's where Kate lives.
Oh yeah, you saw Kate sometimes. She's a caller sometimes.
Yeah. I saw Philadelphia for like a few hours.
Did you see the bell?
No, I just saw Spencer Caro. That's why I went there. Kate was with me, though, too. I saw Julianne when I was there. She was in both Philadelphia and New Brunswick.
Whoa.
For New Year's Eve. And then I also went to Norwood, Massachusetts, where my cousin was getting married. And I went to the wedding.
It was a nice wedding.
It was alright. I mean, I guess
you wear a suit?
Yeah, I did.
Did you rent it?
No, I just wore one of the ones I already had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my parents did I bought this pair of pants for the wedding. My parents made me buy new pants.
They didn't think they were good enough?
And new shoes because they said the cuffs were too high. And my shoes were not fancy looking enough, so we went to Men's Warehouse. Oh, actually, one thing, I got this belt that I'm wearing. It's like a novelty belt. It's reversible. It's black on one side and brown on the other side.
Ooh, novelty.
Yeah, and it has a little buckle that twists around. I guess I can demonstrate to the viewers. Maybe
later for
Yeah, well, we're running out of time.
Yeah, did you ever try to reverse it like you wear it? Did you ever maybe you wore it to work and then like you go to the bathroom, you flip it around and then be like, "Hey, wasn't your belt black?"
No, I haven't tried that yet. I have been wearing it to work like almost every day this week. I'm wearing like the same pants. But I have it already in the pants through the loops on the black side. I just put the pants on and buckle the belt buckle.
So you haven't tried the other side yet?
No. Well, yeah, I was wearing the brown side at the wedding. But also usually, like, well, I guess, see, at work, it's like I'm wearing the apron, so it's like the belt's not really visible anyways.
Yeah.
Unless someone's
looking at your back.
At my back.
Your hips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other stuff happened. Some exciting, sort of exciting, and also some stupid and frustrating things happened at Home Depot today. The sort of exciting thing was that someone got banned from Home Depot for a year for shoplifting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was really funny. Okay, so it was like this middle-aged couple. I actually rung them up. They had like, I remember that, I mean, they just seemed like a normal, like, grumpy, middle-aged couple. But, yeah, they had like some rope and then like 2 like eye bolts, like a little like loopy thing with the threaded thing on it. And then I rang them up, and the rope was like $20, and the woman was like, "Oh, that's too expensive. We don't want that." So they just got the 2 metal parts, which is like less than $5. And but they just like seemed like okay, whatever, like it's like normal grumpy ass people. But then as soon as they were like walking out the door, there was like the loss prevention people, and like there's 2 of them. They both like went over to where they were as quick as they could, and then like they like made him go in this back office, and like the police came and they had to like sign this thing that said they won't go into Home Depot for a year or something.
Whoa.
I don't know. So that was kind of exciting. But also the other stupid thing
Did
was
they
that
put stuff in their pockets though, or?
apparently the lady had a bunch of stuff in her purse.
Oh.
And like they like saw that these people, I guess they had been doing it for a long time, and they finally like caught them. But and they like saw the people doing it or something.
The other thing?
The other thing was this: my lunch was late, and then like everybody who was working on the cash registers, like somehow became involved in this thing of my lunch being late and trying to make it not be so late. And then it was just like, and it was like basically like waiting for this person who was covering someone else's lunches when they weren't supposed to. But the end result was that this other guy who used to be the front end supervisor but now isn't, like came over for some reason because somebody else called him. And then he's like, oh, we'll just have this other person stay later. So someone stayed half an hour past what they were supposed to.
Ooh.
And then the other head cashier was kind of mad. But, oh, also another interesting thing, interesting to me and probably not to anybody else, was that now there's this new thing where if you sign someone up for a credit card, you get an extra 20-minute break.
Whoa.
And you get to... I've gotten 2 this week, and I haven't used either of them yet. My boss said they go away at the end of the week, so I have 40 minutes of extra break tomorrow at work.
Whoa.
So I might like go buy lunch and enjoy it.
Oh, that's good. So you get an extra hour, you get a whole hour, or did they make you do it at 2 different times?
No, well they said I could do it twice, do both in a row. So it's like, yeah, so I have a 30-minute lunch. The thing that'll make it complicated is that I'll have to clock out for 30 minutes and then just be in the break room, I think, for 40 minutes. So I can potentially have an hour and 10 minutes in a row, but I have to come back and punch out and punch in.
And then you just gotta sit in a room and you get to stare at a wall for 40 minutes instead of working.
Yeah.
They got a TV in there though?
They have a TV, but you can't watch anything interesting on it. You can only watch Home Depot television.
That's all they run in there? Like commercials?
Yeah. It's like weird. It's like it's Home Depot related shows. I don't know. It used to be that people would like have like The Simpsons and like movies and stuff, and then the district manager came and was like, you're not supposed to do that. HDTV only. So now it's just like the Weather Channel and then just like Home Depot promos. And
Wow.
just like shit that's happening with Home Depot. There are computers though.
For the internet?
Yeah, the internet is like obviously limited. You can't even check your email, which I guess makes sense, because then people will probably like goof off.
What is it? And do people sit there and just watch the promos though? Just like kind of...
Yeah, it kind of depends. Sometimes people turn it up. A lot of times people like mute it or just turn it off.
Yeah.
But I used to watch The Simpsons like every day.
Yeah.
I watched every episode of The Simpsons season 6 because someone brought in the DVDs.
Whoa. But now people are just, I mean, they watch the commercials though? Some people will just like space out and watch commercials.
Yeah, it's kind of just like background noise.
Yeah. Here's a message. It's from the 323 area code. Where is that?
I don't know.
323. That might be maybe California area.
Could be. I don't really know.
Here it goes. Oh. Is it silent? Might be a silent message. Hello?
Pocket dial from a mysterious place.
Yeah, is it silent or is there a mistake? I wonder if it's a mistake here. We'll check the next message and see if it works. If the next message works, then it's, right, and this one's from Mr. Ginsu. He wouldn't have left a silent message. Here's Mr. Ginsu. Yep. It's going on.
Oh, it's not working.
Well, I got your message. Quick hopped up. Freaking called you, and obviously nobody's fucking there. Great. Bitch it, nobody.
Hey, look, it's time for the dice game.
Guys.
Here we go, viewers. Do you know what happens on the dice game? What happens here? We're going to get out a pen. And then we're going to write a number between 1 and 6 on our hands here. We're going to try to predict the future when we roll the dice. You have to see if you can predict the number that's going to be rolled.
Saber. Plus saber.
Here you go. Yeah, it's pretty late at night tonight. It's like about 1 a.m. I'm pretty sleepy, so we're trying to get through the thing again. But we used to do 2 or 3 a.m. programs almost every week for a while there.
Yeah, that's happening a lot. And then
one time we did it at like 6 a.m. too, so sometimes it gets through.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna get through it anyway, and I don't know if anybody even.
Yeah, usually, I mean, has it ever happened where you're just like taping the program and you're just like, you know what, I can't do this anymore.
I can't handle it. I mean, one time we did the program at your house, and it was like already like 1 a.m. Here we go, we're gonna roll the dice. 3 and 1, I lost.
I lost to a pick 6.
I have a 2. Yeah. All right, well, we still have more chances to win. But one time we did the show at your house, and it was like, we got there, and I was like, I am so tired, I'm going to check this.
I remember that.
When that happens, often when I'm really tired or don't want to do it, I forget to press record. But this time I did press record. I'm looking at it. So it's a good thing I reminded myself of that. But then I was like, I'm so tired. I can't believe we're doing this. And I set everything up. That was when we were mobile. And I set the whole program up. And then we did like 20 minutes of the program, and we were complaining the whole program. Kind of we were just like, oh, we're tired.
I feel like we were even farther into it. Like, we were at least halfway before we noticed.
Yeah.
And I remember because I got up to go to the bathroom, and I got back out, and you were just like, fuck. And I was like, what? And it wasn't recording.
It wasn't recording.
We were like, god damn it. And then I remember I tried to, like, remember what we had talked about in the one that didn't actually get taped and, like, say it again.
Yeah, so this time we are recording. We're going to make it through. And I think we'll make it through anyway, even though, when we're just kind of saying whatever, so I don't think being tired affected that much. Here's Mr. Ginsu again. See what he said.
Yeah.
Well, I got your message. Quick hopped up. Freaking called you, and obviously nobody's fucking there. Great. Get to bitch at nobody for nothing. There's nothing to bitch about. There's nobody to fucking talk to. Motherfucker.
Bitching about
I swear to God.
Bitch
The
shopping.
reception around this house fucking sucks. God damn it. Fucking pissing me off. Every fucking time I get a phone call, something, it's always shit reception.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I don't fucking get it. What do I gotta do? Put a weather balloon up with a fucking antenna on it?
Yep.
Hook my phone to that motherfucker?
Yep.
Let's do it. Well, fucking it ain't gonna. So fucking what the fuck ever.
Okay.
Carl. Lewis.
Oh.
Freddie. You guys better be good.
We better be good. What does that mean?
Or Santa Claus ain't coming next year.
Okay.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, take it easy, fucking. I'll talk to you later, right? Got nothing to say right now.
Practice it.
We better be good. I was not sure if he meant good, like good on the program, or good.
Yeah.
So I think he means moral.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty moral, but a lot of it comes out of guilt.
If you didn't have guilt, then you would do bad things if it wasn't for other people feeling bad?
Yeah, sort of. Or just like, I feel like, just like I know that doing bad things is going to prevent me from living an easy life.
Yeah.
In some ways. In certain bad things, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a reason to not do bad things. They're not good things. Don't do those things.
Yeah, well, it's all, it's like what society at large deems bad and what you personally deem bad could be different.
Oh, yeah, well, like going around, like, cursing at old people or anything like that, that's just crazy. Why would you do that or anything?
Yeah, what if the old people are jerks?
Or you could be, I don't know, like littering, I don't litter too much, probably not, not really. And don't, I don't know, I'm starting to think of low-level bad things that everybody does all the time that maybe I don't do, so. Speeding, yeah, I try not to speed. And
really? I obviously speed. I got a speeding ticket.
Yeah. I generally go the speed limit unless you're on the freeway and you go over there. I'm not really in that big of a hurry. When I see people going really fast, I'm like, what are they
Yeah.
Where are they trying to go? Oh.
Usually I go speed limit. Sometimes I have like ran red lights when I was trying to get somewhere before.
Oh. That's dangerous.
But
And I'm always worried about those cameras too. I always look at for cameras. I think there are cameras on the lights. So.
well, I thought they like proved that they can't give someone a ticket based off that because you can't prove who was driving.
No, you can't see. Because I remember I saw that there was an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, and they had the picture of him, and you could see what was going on in the vehicle. But that might be far-fetched. I don't know if you can actually see the people, but I think it takes a picture of the windshield, so maybe you can see them, but maybe it's too glary or something.
Yeah. Maybe not in every circumstance. You can't just do it off of the license plate. Because anyone could be driving the car, hypothetically.
Yeah. Here's another message.
Yeah, you plan on putting the show on time.
Mm-hmm.
I know the show was like 20 minutes late the other day.
It was, but you watched
And
the whole 20 minutes waiting for it, I guess.
Fuck off. I don't fucking get it. I don't even know what the fuck you guys fucking doing over there, motherfuckers.
What are we doing?
That's a good question. What the fuck are you doing over there, motherfuckers?
Yep.
I don't even
He
know.
knew I was gonna ask him the question.
I just asked a question over here.
What are we doing?
Let me...
Sitting here listening to you talk on your message.
And fucking, I'll call you later whenever I fucking have something to say.
Alright. He did. I think we got one more message from him. Bird says, I just left a, quote, dorky. He says dorky with quotes on it. I left a dorky message. Here's his dorky message. I don't know what he's going to say, something about politics or something.
Yeah.
How dorky is this message, Bird?
Yeah, maybe it's about, like, I don't know. Not feeling comfortable at the dance. The school dance. Or something. Or about a fancy
program.
novel.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. How you doing?
Pretty dorky so far.
And,
Yeah, Tim and show.
It's Saturday, and this is Bird. And I'm curious, are you doing any special projects? Any filming? Maybe a music video, perhaps?
We did a music video. I've been doing music
yeah.
videos. Bird's correct on that. He knows about that.
Yeah, I was in it.
I'm curious about how it's going. I'm about to check your YouTube.com page to see if there's any recent uploads. And I just wanted to say that I want to talk with you about something that I saw this week. I was at the Secretary of State's office when the people who organized the Initiative 522 campaign turned in 350,000 signatures for their petition to label genetically modified or
2, 1.
Info time. Here are some answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television talk show that's filmed right here in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It airs every night at 11:30 p.m. on TCTV Channel 22. Each episode airs a week after it was taped, so if you're watching on TCTV at 11:30 p.m., this episode taped the same weekday of the previous week. If you are watching at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can be on the program, especially you, Sarah Dickinson. YDHWM relies on the community for content. So give us a call at 330-536-3802 and leave a message, and we'll call you back on the next episode. Thank you for watching, and now back to the program.
Your daily hour.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're back. That was a good reading. Some people can't handle the reading, but
Yeah, so is that the main thing that changed? It feels like it's like slower.
no, the main thing that changed was the intro.
Oh, okay.
I think that might be it. I'm not really sure.
Huh. Well, that it feels like it was easier to read, but also like it was written differently, but it was also like double.
Yeah, there was some double parts. I don't know if it got slowed down. We can ask Freddie about it. Also, we lost the switcher recently. It stopped working again.
Oh shit.
So maybe it was just white on black. It was a little bit easier to read because usually it's just kind of going by here, like over us, and that might make it a little bit harder to read.
That makes sense. Wait, did you get a new switcher that stopped working, or the old one?
No, we fixed the old one, but I think it's just blew a fuse again, like it did when we didn't have it for a long time there. And we just got to get the fuse replaced.
Wait, so is that the Christmas tragedy? I saw that episode.
Okay, so I accidentally poured water on it on a Christmas tragedy episode.
Okay.
And then I dried it out though, and then it was working again for a long time. And then it worked until the day we went to the Northern, and then somehow on the way here to the Northern it stopped working.
Huh.
So I brought it to the Northern, I plugged it into the Northern, and it didn't turn on, so it has been on since then. That was last Thursday, so we haven't had it for the last week.
Oh shit. Wait, was it water or was it coconut water?
It was water.
Okay, I was gonna say maybe.
Coconut water probably would be worse. It's got a lot of electrolytes, so it probably does worse electricity stuff.
Yeah. But
This week.
Are electrolytes?
What?
Oh wait, are electrolytes, like, do they affect
electricity?
things outside of your body? I thought it only is if it's metabolized. I don't know though.
It seems like electrolytes would carry electricity stronger than water. I don't know though. What does electrolytes? It seems like it has something to do with electricity. When you drink it, because you need to drink Gatorade because you're tired. You need more electricity in your body. I don't know. Maybe because I know your nerves is like electricity and stuff, so maybe you need it so that your nerves will fire better or something. I'm not really sure.
Who knows for sure?
I think electrolytes
maybe
are
a scientist.
Yeah, I think that it might just be salt anyway. I heard electrolytes is just salt.
Secretary of State's office, when the people who organized the Initiative 522 campaign turned in 350,000 signatures for their petition to label genetically modified organisms in Washington. So I want to talk about that. And yeah, well, I hope you're having a great day. And YDHWM. YDHWM.
Yeah, pretty dorky, bird.
Yeah.
He was there when... I think he might be talking about the thing. I heard that they're going to have to start labeling food or something. They want people to label food, like, I don't know, hippie food or not hippie food. That's kind of what it comes down to for me. I'm not really sure what it all means.
Well, I think what we just said is if it's a genetically modified organism, so if it's like something that was not naturally occurring vegetable or something.
Yeah, what does that even mean though? I mean, corn is not real, and I think even cows, I don't know if the cows would exist if people didn't change them up. And
yeah, I mean, I think like what that specifically means is like someone went into a laboratory and like fucked with the genes to make it different, so it's more like better for marketing. If
you change that stuff, the companies are just going to figure out another way to make their food cheaper, and it's going to be probably just as bad or worse. I don't think that they're going to be able to change anything like that. I
don't think they're going to stop doing it. They just have to label it.
Oh yeah. It's going to raise the price of all the food. If all the companies to start doing that, they're going to raise the prices and do different stuff, and then we're going to have all these. If that happens in Washington State, we get these laws that have the food in Washington State, but not other states. They're just going to stop selling food to us.
What?
Like, if all the other states don't have this law where they have to mark all this genetically modified stuff, and then they're going to, in Washington State, there's the law, they're going to have to start producing special packaging for Washington State.
Yeah.
And then, maybe it's going to hit the little guy too, you don't think about that, but maybe they're going to, if you're selling your products out of your small shops and you got to buy what if you buy the flour or whatever and it's been genetically modified, and then you bake it and you put it in your bread, you got to tell people about that stuff too. What would draw the lines at these rules, people? I don't know what's going to happen. I think a lot of the times they make those laws and they don't put them all the stuff on going through them. So we don't know about what all the laws are. I guess Bird will know about that when we talk to him.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as you're making it out to be. I don't think it's actually really going to change anything. They're probably just going to like put a little sticker on it or a new logo. And
Yeah.
I'm sure other places already have. I'm sure at least one other state in the United States already. I can almost guarantee that California has a GMO labeling thing because they have a lot of food and hippies.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the organic thing is fake anyway. I don't believe in that labeling. I think a lot of people are labeling that stuff falsely, or I don't know what the rules are for it, but I'm not even sure what that means. It seems like this might just be like an extension of that. I don't know if that's even, is that even the law? Or they can just call stuff organic or not?
No, organic. Yeah, there is like a certification process, and it has to be like verified. You can't just put it on there. That's why there's so many foods that say it's all natural because it's not organic, and it's just like saying this vague thing.
I actually avoid anything that says organic on the label because I think it's going to be more expensive. So if I see it's organic, I try to look for the thing that's not organic because it's probably about the same thing, but it's just cheaper. And then people slap that organic label on and they try to charge more for stuff.
I mean, well, because it's grown in a certain way that's more expensive to grow it, but people think it's better for you.
Yeah. But I think sometimes they just slap a label on it, I'm not really sure, and charge more.
Well, I mean, sometimes there's foods that like. The weird thing to me is where it says like, oh, this is 70% organic. And then it lists which ingredients are organic and which ones aren't.
Yeah, hopefully most of the food is at least, I mean, probably. What is organic? This means they can't use pesticides, right? So even if there's a little bit of pesticides, it's not organic anymore. Partially organic stuff. Hopefully, I think almost all the food you eat is like, 98% organic. Maybe it's got a little bit of other stuff in it too. I'm not even sure what organic means though. I don't think, like the same thing with the other thing, I don't think people even know what that is, but they're just like, oh, I want it, it's organic. Or there's this genetically modified thing. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that, it's not genetically modified, I like that. But what does that even mean? I don't know if there's like, they're creating super fruits or whatever, they're like genetically modifying them.
Well, I know like one of the more famous like genetically modified things is they took like this like fish gene, this like fish that survives in really cold water, and they put it in a tomato so the tomato wouldn't freeze over the winter.
That sounds good. I don't know if it makes tomatoes like fish or something. Well, Mr. Ginsu said that he would call us back when he thought of something to say, so let's see if he did, or if he's just gonna say he didn't have anything to say again.
You motherfucker. I used to turn to channel 22. This channel fucking 31. Fucking son of a bitch.
What?
I fucking can't believe it.
What happened?
I've been awake the whole time. So, god damn it.
Oh, you missed the show.
Fucking never wake that fucking mile.
Oh, he forgot.
Son of a bitch.
Mr. Ginsu forgot to turn it on, huh?
Wow.
What the
How
fuck,
often that
dude?
happens?
I don't know, but I think every time Mr. Ginsu watches the show every day. I guess. I mean, I do this show every day. But Mr. Ginsu must watch it every day because he missed it. He called in. I don't know what he was doing. Let's call him and see if he's still he's a night guy.
Yeah.
How was the plane? You see anything on the plane?
I mean, I saw cities from very high up. I can tell. Well, yeah. So on the way back, I was transferring in Salt Lake City, and my plane transferred. There was only 45 minutes between the flights, and then my plane out of Newark left 45 minutes late because they were refueling the plane, so I missed my transfer flight and I had to wait like 3 hours. But it was also really frustrating because I was able to look on the internet and somehow I figured out that the plane I was supposed to catch was docked right next to where the plane I was on was docking into as well. And when we landed, I saw it.
Mr. Ginsu?
Hey.
That's the fuck.
How you doing? We're on TV. It's late, huh?
Yeah, late night TV show.
Kiss my ass.
This is your afternoon though, right? You stay up all night usually.
Hey, what? Of course I'm awake.
Yeah. This is like your afternoon.
I'm just fucking show. I fucking was watching some sort of We got Channel 29 and pretty fucking interesting.
Oh, it's time for it's halfway through the program. Time for the dice game, Mr. Ginsey.
Alright.
Here you go. You want to roll 'em? You want a number?
Alright.
Mr. Ginsey picks a 3.
No picture.
Oh, you won. I won
Yeah,
that time.
2. I didn't win. I had 6.
Mr. Ginsey, you have 500 points.
I got 500 points.
Yep.
That's okay.
What? When do you sleep? You sleep from like 5 a.m. to like 5 p.m.
You didn't make much sense.
Do you sleep from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m.? That's what I gather.
How come you're so fucked up with your fucking reception?
I don't know. Do you sleep from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m.?
Oh, PM.
What?
Well, that's 12 hours of sleep. That's a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's half the day sleeping.
Oh, we're breaking up now on both ends. Unless you can see eating potato chips.
Yeah. I had some potato chips today at work.
Yeah, what kind?
Cheddar and sour cream ruffles. What happened, this customer, he was just like messing around, and he picked up a bag of chips and somehow popped it open,
Uh-huh.
and they didn't actually want it, so he paid for it, and it's like, hey, do you want these chips? And it's like, I guess. But it was weird. It tasted like mac and cheese, like
Whoa.
on chips. It was like kind of gross.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it's good mac and cheese over there.
You were eating mac and cheese, Mr. Ginsu?
Once in a while. If it's real good mac and cheese, you can't pass it up. If it's not good mac and cheese, pass it up.
Do you eat the brand? Do you eat craft brand? Or you like I like the off brands. That's what I usually, if I'm gonna eat it at all.
I like food cooked properly. The noodles ain't mushy.
Yeah.
I don't like mushy.
Yeah, I like it al dente. Al dente.
My teeth still work, so I don't like mushy shit.
Your teeth hurt?
What's your problem?
Oh yeah, it was your tooth that fell out. I was talking to somebody about their teeth, and I was like, somebody's tooth broke in half and then it broke out of your face. So it was you. You say your teeth hurt?
Some people's teeth don't work.
You gotta floss. Are you flossing?
Yeah, I floss. I brush.
It was still your teeth still hurt, huh? Is that another symptom of your car crash? Uh-oh. Oh, he's coming in and out. I'm not sure where you are. I can't hear you.
But yeah. Well, so anyways about the plane. I saw the plane that was supposed to go on next to the plane I was on. Then by the time I got off the plane I was on, it was gone already. Because people were slow and old.
So if you just like ran off your plane and got on another plane, you would have made it.
Yeah, basically, well, yeah, the other plane, I got there at 4:50, and the other plane was supposed to leave at 4:55. And it was there when we landed. I saw it out the window.
So if you just booked it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, there's a bunch, I was in the back because I had cheap seats where they were bought really late.
So
And fucking old people, it's like, get in the way, and then they don't move.
uh-huh.
And it's a very narrow aisle. It's really frustrating.
So did you have to like go up to the people and be like,
Well, no. I mean, right when I got off the plane, they're like, where are you going? Because there was a bunch of people who were trying to transfer who were late because the plane left late. They're like, where are you going? And they already had booked a new flight for me. So they probably wouldn't have even let me on the other one anyways. But I was like, it's there. Yeah, I can get home earlier than 11 o'clock.
Did that disrupt your ride home too?
No. Well, Spencer gave me a ride home. So I don't know, I just told him. I was like, it's going to be late.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Those airlines, at least they figured it out before you landed though.
Yeah.
You see any kids or any crying kids or kicking your seat and stuff like that?
Yeah, there was a crying kid behind me.
Yeah.
And someone was kicking my seat. I don't know if it was the kid or somebody else. Those were both. I think those are both from the one from Salt Lake City to Seattle. There's a fucking crying baby. And I think someone actually basically got. I remember when I got up to the gate, they asked for a volunteer to stay overnight. They basically kicked someone off the plane for me because they fucked up.
Uh huh.
So that was alright, I guess. I went to this Greek.
You did volunteer? You stayed overnight somewhere?
No, I didn't volunteer.
Oh.
But they were asking for a volunteer because the plane was full.
Uh huh.
And they had one extra person because they were pretty much obligated to put me on the next flight to Seattle because they fucked up.
Oh yeah. So did that happen? Somebody did it?
I guess so. I don't know.
You didn't see that they announced it? Nobody raised their hand or anything? Or
No,
not
not that I saw. No one went to the counter or anything. Probably somebody did though.
I don't know if they get money or they get a free hotel doing that.
I think they get a free hotel.
That'd be pretty fun, maybe.
Yeah, I would have done it, but I didn't have to go to work the next day. Although it would have been funny because, yeah, it just would have been funny. Because I was already delayed 3 hours, and then I would just be delayed a whole another day.
That's all the voicemails we got. We're about to get into the next commercial break. I think when we get back from the commercial break, we'll call Freddie, the producer, and see how he's doing tonight.
Hey, I think he's still awake.
I think he is still awake, and we'll call
McDonald's. Wait, can you call Guam?
Guam. Is that Hawaii?
No, it's farther away from Hawaii, but it's a U.S. territory.
Is that in Asia?
Yeah, I think so. It's close there. I was looking at all the different time zones before you got here, and seeing which one was a normal time of day. And at Guam, I think it's either 7 in the morning or 7 at night.
Guam, huh? We'll try to find out. I don't know how to call Guam, and we can try to figure it out when we get back from the commercial break.
Yeah, I think Guam, it's kind of like Puerto Rico, where it's not a state, but it's a U.S. territory.
Oh, yeah, we call Puerto Rico, too. I think they're way late, though.
Yeah. I was also trying to look and see if it was too late to call New York, and it is, because it's 4 or 5 a.m. there. Or it's too early, I guess, for them.
Well, if it's 5 a.m., they might be open, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, McDonald's. I guess I was thinking about calling other people over there. But yeah, McDonald's might be open at 5 a.m.
3, 2, 1. Now it's time for a commercial break.
Didn't fucking happen.
Oly Dance.
Oh,
Dance Oly Dance.
Yeah, it got canceled.
yeah, not always
This
happening.
month.
Hopefully it'll happen next time. When we tried to go last night, it got canceled, so maybe,
First Friday of each month.
maybe.
False
8
advertising.
p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A, 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
Coming up tomorrow on the program.
Your daily hour with
Yeah, it's a commercial.
Hail Satan.
Yeah, we're here today with Anti-Chris, the Satanist.
That's right. Talking all about revenge and how you can get other people to get what's coming to them.
We talk about revenge and we talk about Satan stuff in general. We call some McDonald's called Dan.
Yeah, surprise ending. We won't ruin it.
It's on every day at 11:30 and last year's episode's at 2 a.m.
Your daily hour.
Hey, yeah! Yeah, we're back. I'm trying to find Guam. I don't know how to call Guam.
Yeah, this one time someone came into Home Depot and they were trying to use a Guam driver's license for their ID, and I was just like, I don't know how the fuck to do this. There's no license code for Guam.
Their credit card or something? What do you need to check IDs for?
They were returning something, and if you're returning something without a receipt, then you need a driver's license. But first he had this Guam driver's license, and then he had his expired Washington driver's license. So the Washington driver's license worked. I guess. I probably wasn't supposed to use it, so it's expired.
I've been in Guam. What is Guam? Yeah.
It's like an island. Pacific island, but it's just like way out there. I think it's like closer to Japan than it is here. But it's still U.S. territory, I think.
Hey, program, how's it going?
Hey, we're doing good. How you doing?
Hey.
Pretty good myself. It's good. It's late night. It was a show we played with the Fabulous Downey Brothers, and it was great. Really fun.
Great.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little tired. It's a long day. I keep talking and losing my train of thought while I'm speaking.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, who you got there in the studio? Is that Lewis I hear?
Yes, it's me. I saw you earlier today at that music video. Now it's...
You sound a little tired too, Lewis.
Yeah, it's late at night.
Yeah, we're tired. Do you know anything about Guam? Do you know how we could go about calling Guam? We're thinking about calling them.
You know anything about who's what?
We're gonna try to. We're attempting to call Guam possibly because I guess it's in the U.S.
Guam, the territory.
Called Guam?
Yeah, Guam.
Can you call Guam, or is it long distance?
Guam? What in the world's in Guam?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's probably at least one McDonald's there. It's mostly just because it's like far enough away that it's like not a weird time of day to be calling a McDonald's.
Yeah, it's a weird
suggested
country
it.
to be calling McDonald's too, but or Guam, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Anyway, that's good. Production end is going well. I'm staying up in Seattle, but right about now, the 2 a.m. episode is going to be happening, you know, so... yeah, things are going great with the production, and it's got one more last problem tape. I think we figured out, we switched out the VCRs, but that last Monday's episode, the upcoming one, might have some issues. But I'm gonna try to. It was not as bad as some of the other ones, like some of the other ones. I haven't really been able to salvage the video at all, but the tracking issues are just off, so I've been like kind of having to change the tracking as it goes along to keep the picture on the screen, and it's still pretty glitched out, but it should be pretty fun. So
yeah,
look forward to that on TV.
I think it might be the tapes too. I mean, I got all these tapes, and I think some of them weren't stored well, and maybe the tapes are messed up. And we're slowly, very slowly doing some problem solving and trying to, we might change up our system pretty soon here.
Yeah, I think that might be a wise decision for the production end.
Yeah.
Please make it more redundant. I think the key might be redundancy rather than just picking one or the other, because I think that if we still have so many VHS tapes, we can keep it up. But the problem is that we're putting all of our eggs in one basket, so every time we record an episode, if the tape doesn't work, then we're screwed. You have to redo it, or we have to, broadcast it with technical difficulties, which I think are definitely a part of the program, but,
Yeah. They don't necessarily have to be.
Yeah.
Anything else? Lewis just got back from New York, and do you have anything about New York? Any questions about New York?
Yeah, I guess so. How was it? Was it? Did you have snow?
Yeah, but it snowed at
I
least
figured
part of the time over there. There was one day, the day where my family decided to go to the 9/11 memorial. It was like raining, and it was like sort of turning into hail. But the weird thing, okay, so the thing about the 9/11 memorial is they make you like go through this really long security line that you basically have to walk through a whole city block outside, and then you like go through this like sort of like fake airport security thing. That's inside, but yeah, it was like really cold and rainy while we were going to the 9/11 memorial, and we went and saw there's like two giant pools that are like the size of the foundation of the building, and it has the names of everyone who died on them. So yeah, but it was not that great weather over there. Mostly, it was like rainy and cold, and some snow.
How about garbage? That's always another thing. Whenever I leave and go to a big city, the thing that surprises me the most is that it seems like there's a lot of litter. Is New York a dirty city, or did they clean it up for Christmas?
I don't know. I didn't notice like huge amounts of garbage. There's like, some, but not really anything that was like, oh my god, look at all this garbage.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, or is there something that's like...
It's probably a negative thing, maybe. Probably always garbage. You just don't pay attention to it, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think I thought about it at all. Honestly. So then maybe that's a good sign.
What do you guys think about litter? If you see a piece of litter on the street, do you guys pick it up, or do you think it's not your problem? Like, I always wonder what people's opinions are. I see some people who go pick up litter. Some people who toss junk out their cars. What do you think is the differentiating factor between those two mindsets?
I think that's. I think it's rude. I think we were talking about this earlier, actually, about how we don't like to litter.
Yeah, I don't usually litter, but I guess I don't also go around picking up litter either.
I don't want to pick up other people. I don't know if it's that I think it's somebody else's problem. It's that I just don't want to touch the litter. I don't know where it's been,
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were at the Artesian Mall parking lot today, I noticed there was this litter, there was a Skittles wrapper, and then when I was at the Dark Bar right before I came here, it was still there.
In Portland, all of Oregon, they buy cans for 5 cents.
Wow.
So there's people people walk around the city in shopping carts, picking up the cans and putting it in their carts, and I feel like if I'm down there, if I'm drinking a can, I just put it down on the ground.
Oh, that's probably good. Yeah.
Or I give it to homeless people. They have some money, just give them a can, 5 cents.
Oh, that's why they've got those giant carts full of cans. I've seen that in Portland before.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the ways I made money as a kid. Was my parents? We had a recyclery spot there in Eastern Washington, and even though Washington doesn't do it as a state, for some reason the city or whoever ran the garbage there did the recycling for a pretty good amount. And so as a kid, we would just take all the cans, and then me and my sister would get the money to get toys or candy or something.
Yeah. That sounds
good. Opportunity.
I don't know how to call Guam. I don't think we can call Guam. I think we're just gonna have to call Hawaii.
Yeah, it's probably long distance.
Well, you can give it a shot. Try to find that Guam.
It's probably
I'm probably gonna let you guys go and to bed.
All right. Have a good night.
Hey, program. Keep up the good work. You guys are doing a good thing.
Yeah. Thank you. Goodbye.
Good night, Freddie.
Bye.
Also, I'm trying to grow a mustache. I'm not doing very well, but I'm trying.
Yeah, we can't see it on the TV yet.
I feel like I can see maybe it's just a shadow from my nose.
Do they allow full beards or mustaches at the Home Depot there?
Yeah, they do.
I guess people have beards. They want to look like you're rugged. Are you gonna just a mustache, or you're gonna try to grow a beard too?
No, I mean, no, it's just a mustache right now.
I think I
I've
talked to
shaved
you about this before. I asked if your dad could grow one. I think you said that you could.
Yeah, my dad has a beard. I probably talked about it before I left, you know, so I've shaved a couple times, and I didn't shave the mustache part, like growing out. No.
Look at that. Test your faith with the dice game. Here we go.
You can look at my progress maybe with the
Oh, yeah.
handheld camera
Let's
after
see.
the dice game.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna check on the progress of Lewis's mustache. So you're gonna
Yeah,
you're gonna
it's
shave
be like the new cactus.
Yeah, you're gonna shave your chin, but 5 and 6.
I had 6.
That means we're tied up with 500 points each.
500.
Let's look at this mustache. Oh, we're gonna
Yeah, you gotta get real close. Yeah.
oh, there it is. It's a little mustache, kind of. Yeah, it looks like it's coming in, possibly.
Yeah, it's
We-
weird. A lot of the hairs are like really light. Like around like this area, it's like white almost.
But you're gonna shave your chin?
Yeah, I
You're gonna shave
did
your chin without
today.
your-
I did. I shaved my chin and my cheeks.
I'm shaving.
Yeah.
So it's time. We have 500 points each.
Yeah.
That means we can either decide to share or decide to battle.
I want a battle.
Yeah, Lewis always wants to battle. All right, here we go. This is the tiebreaker battle round.
Wait, I'll be high because I had the higher number and you had the lower number in
Okay.
our original disses.
Here it goes.
Okay.
Oh,
you
I won! Yeah, you shouldn't have battled. I would have been happy to share.
Yeah.
But now I won, and I don't know if I feel good about winning all the way. I wanted to share, but
Well, whatever.
no, I took it all.
Oh yeah. Also, minimum wage went up.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Does that affect you?
Yeah, it does. I was making minimum wage before, and now I'm making the new minimum wage. But I'm also actually this is another thing that I was talking about at work a lot this week because I'm coming up on a year of continuous at Home Depot, so I get a raise.
Mm-hmm.
And my boss told me how much raise I get, but then I was like, wait, is that above the old minimum wage or the new one? So I was making the old one, and now I'm assuming it's the new year, I'm making the new one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he said it's probably above the new one, but he has to call the district human resources manager to make sure.
Oh, how much did it raise by?
30 cents. I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but
About minimum wage now? Or your raise?
minimum wage raised by 15 cents.
Oh, okay.
My personal raise is 30 cents.
Yeah, you don't need to talk about that, but minimum wage 15 cents. We already have the highest in the country, but it's probably good.
Yep.
You gotta have some of that inflation, you know.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're gonna start calling some McDonald's in Hawaii here. Have you ever attempted to grow a mustache in the past?
No. I think there was like maybe one other time where I shaved and didn't shave the mustache, and I looked at it and I was like, no, it looks too bad. So I just shaved it right away. This time, I think it was maybe because I was going on a trip and I was just like, oh, well, I'm not really going to see anyone I know for a little while, so who cares? Maybe it'll kind of grow out, but I don't know. It's not working super well. But it's
It might be even late for Hawaii.
yeah.
Okay, McDonald's.
Oh, hi McDonald's. Do you guys have the coconut pies right now?
We have taro pie.
Taro? What's the taro?
It's like sweet potato Hawaiian stuff.
Sweet potatoes? You say? Is it like yam?
Taro pie is kind of sweet potato.
Like yams? Are they orange?
They fried, yeah, not baked. They are fried.
Is it what color is it?
It's like pink color.
Pink. Like
Pink.
is that natural or did you guys dye that?
It's organic.
Organic. Oh yeah. Like certified?
Yeah,
You know if it's genetically modified?
we modify and testify and everything.
Oh great.
Modify and testify.
That sounds great, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Yeah, you too. Oh, you like that? Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny too.
I don't think usually when people laugh, they hang up, but that guy just laughed along with us. So modified and testified toilet pies from McDonald's, and it's organic.
Yeah, I don't
Organically
think I've
modified.
ever heard anything organic from McDonald's.
Yeah, that's not organic. He's just like, yes.
Always bullshitting.
He's just like agreeing. Yeah, whatever you want to think it is. Yeah, it's good. That was great. Thanks to McDonald's for that one. Did you see any of those tourist attractions? You see like the Statue of Liberty or you saw the 9/11 thing?
Yeah, 9/11. I went to the MoMA.
Aren't they doing new towers where the old towers were?
Yeah, no, not where the old towers were, but they're doing new towers.
Is it close?
It's kind of close by. I mean, it's in, I don't know the geography of New York City very well. It's near, in the same borough where the old ones were, which I think is Manhattan. It's called the Freedom Tower, and it's supposed to be like the tallest building in New York now, because the World Trade Center was the tallest building in New York.
Oh. Did you get any New York pizza?
Yeah, I did. It's pretty good. We went to this place in upstate New York, or not upstate. No, never mind. In Long Island, where my mom grew up. It was like a stuffed pizza. Actually, it was really weird.
Oh, so that's not New York style.
Yeah, it was sort of New York style, but it was like a different style where it was like basically like a crust all the way around, and there was like stuff in the middle, and no tomato sauce.
No tomato sauce. So it's just like cheese bread with toppings on it?
Yeah, but it was like a crust all the way around. Like it's a very thin crust all the way around everything. So it's kind of like a pizza sandwich almost.
Like a calzone?
Yeah, it's sort of like a calzone, but like bigger, like pizza sized, and in slices.
So it was just a stuffed like a pie, but it was thin, like New York.
The crust was thin, but it went both sides. But it was thin crust.
So it's like two sandwich pizzas.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was weird, but it tasted good.
You didn't get any regular New York pizza though?
Maybe I did. No, I think I got like food court pizza at the Natural History Museum, but that was
food court.
Yeah, it was food court. It was shitty pizza.
Oh, food court, yeah.
Like that you could get anywhere.
How about hot dogs? You see any of those hot dog vendors?
We saw some street vendors. My mom really wanted to get chestnuts on an open fire, and she finally found them. It was only in like one part of the city. Also, I had a bagel from this place near Kate's house.
1 minute left.
Oh wow, only 1 minute left.
Yeah, we did it.
Flying by.
Yeah,
people freak out about pizza and bagels on the East Coast. Kate's boyfriend said that they lived in the pizza belt, and there's only 4 states that make good pizza.
Yep, I like pizza here. I don't know how it could be that much better, really, but
yeah.
What was the bagel? What's with the bagel?
The bagel was.
I mean, how can bagels be bagels, right? I've never had that.
That's what everyone who's not from New York says. It's like, it's a bagel. How can it be different?
I don't think I've ever had like a good or a bad bagel.
Yeah.
Did you? I mean, what do you think it was different?
I mean, I don't know. I went to like a bagel sandwich. I don't know. I mean, I guess it was different. I don't eat bagels that much either, so it's hard for me to say. I mean, it tasted alright. It tasted pretty good.
I can't imagine eating a bagel and being like, wow.
Yeah.
This bagel is awesome. Like, is that gonna happen?
It's just a ring of dough.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking ring of dough.
Thanks, Lewis. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, TV. Thanks, computers. Thanks, Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. Thanks, phones and TV. We're on there. Thanks, crew. You guys want to be on the crew? You have to do anything you can if you want, though. Thanks, Jackpot.
Yeah.
Thanks to thebaby.com. Check it out.
Yeah.
Thanks, TCTV.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Thurston County.
Yeah.
Thanks, Washington State. Thanks, USA.
Like that country. I live there.
Thanks, viewers. That's you you're watching. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog. Woo. Bye.